Hi, Kiwi. All right, we're going to run another episode of Hades 2 today. I'm going to be running the Witch's Staff, and as far as Fear goes, we're going to get this Testament done with just more encounters with more foes. I'm going to be using the Poseidon Keepsake in the hopes of getting his special pretty early on, because I found in the previous runs, actually I think my first 2 runs, that was very effective on this weapon. Starting off with a hammer. Okay, let's see what we get. Your attack has more range and deals 50% more damage. Your dash strike hits a larger area. Specials are 20% faster and have +5 power. Perfect, we're going a special build, so that works very well for us. You know, +5 power on a very low base damage special doesn't feel amazing off the bat, I do realize that. But range builds have been scaling out of control for us so far, and I think if we get a good Chaos Boon, for example, on top of everything else, we'll be fine. And I have the advantage of using my Omega Special. I need to remember that. It's still not that very strong, but it does enough damage that we can make it work. I bet once I get an aspect weapon, something about this will change to the better. But with all that said, that's the plan for today. It's a fairly spammy build, and as long as I space properly, I think I'll manage it just fine. I do kind of miss the absurd power that I had on Lyn and Oros, the Sister Blades, with the Poseidon special though, because that was absolutely wild. The damage just was out of control. And honestly, maybe, yeah, it's a little bit faster to just use my basic attack, so I'll do that for now. That's fine. We'll go for the grasp because we need more. We always need more of that. But my hope is once we get that we only need to do 12 encounters for us to unlock the shadow incantation to finish, and once we do that, in theory we'll have the surface unlocked. So honestly, even if this run goes really, really poorly, the fact that it's going at all is really just all that matters, because something new is going to happen. I presume in the next episode, because I probably won't record it in this one. I just imagine in terms of time, this run is bound to take at least half an hour before I die, and honestly, I'm reasonably confident at this point that I can at the very least get to Cerberus and likely beyond. I don't know how well this build will go against Kronos until I get it really scaling. Right now, it's okay.
Counting on you, little niece, but still, I'd not expected you could take on Kronos and prevail. I thought at best you'd keep him busy for a while. You must be very strong, like me.
Okay, so it seems like they only really have one line after you win. Is everyone saying the same thing? We got the worst quality special, but at least I can use his trinket to rarefy that special, so let's go ahead and do that. It's a pretty good cast, but I think Apollo still outranks it. Alright, so yeah, specials hit foes with splash that knocks them away. We'll take that. Hopefully we can get something to up its damage. Not enough coin to take the shop, so off to the grasp we go. Okay, cool.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods or by decay.
It must have been magnificent. Just
Huh.
a small sip.
So, no... Oh, hey, kitty!
Don't be afraid.
Bye, kitty. I hope we get to be friends with you. I hope they show up in the crossroads eventually. So Apollo or Aphrodite. I think based on the fact that I'm going a special build, Apollo is probably the better option, and hope for that I can get the Apollo cast with the Hestia boon as like a wombo combo. Let's go ahead and kill the friends that you spawn in every time. These tend to be a little bit more annoying. Oh, come on. A shame I didn't get the healing room after this. That would have been helpful, because I definitely didn't need it before. Oh yeah, I have the Poseidon cast now. I should be afraid to use that. We'll just get as much damage as we can on ourselves, I suppose, because clearly not on this guy. Honestly, this enemy is pretty easy to deal with. You just have to back out every time it does some sort of attack, and you can see its animation coming a mile away. Alright, there we go. I definitely took far more damage than I needed to on that.
Let's go, Homer.
The other evening, we lost contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
Yeah, definitely a little bit disappointed about how they're basically saying the exact same dialogue as the first time I beat Kronos. Oh well. Deal more damage until I take damage. I still don't think that's reliable enough. Would carry me well on the early floors, though. And I don't know about that sprint. If I had the option to reroll things, I would probably reroll this, but I guess we'll take the perfect image.
The foes all vanquished to the last.
Oh, hi, Artemis. This will inevitably help me burst things down in the early phases of rooms. But I don't foresee it being terribly great for my playstyle, unfortunately. Unless shields block the damage, unless shields work to block the damage intake, but I doubt it. Well, I got caught in the wall. That was unfortunate. Alright, Artie, give me something good.
All clear. Good work.
Have I given you a gift yet? Honestly, I don't care.
Hermes finally got a hold of you, did he?
I pressed the wrong button.
Sounds like things have really taken a turn on Olympus. Glad I'm not there.
Artemis, how can you say that? It's your home. I'm going to see if I can head up there and lend a hand.
Is that even possible for you? Born of the underworld and all that? Then again, you're a witch. Must have a remedy for everything.
Kind of feels that way, doesn't it? Foes in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks. Any damage you deal may be critical. A random foe eventually becomes marked and takes critical. I think I'll take the... This is pretty solid. I think I'll take Death Warrant, because it's a guaranteed crit. Oh, good. Hopefully some grass from you. Cool. Alright, we got Arachne. That'll help.
Little fly, come sit and rest your wings.
I wonder if these...
Cauldron.
Little fly,
I do wonder if those golden sacks of webs will ever have anything more special than enemies. So far in this room, at least, it's always been either enemies or nothing at all.
drink of you.
It'd be cool if at some point they had something else in them. Hi, Arachne.
These woods have changed an awful lot of late. Sometimes I think of moving out of here. I understand it gets all cold and damp as you head farther down.
There is a path I know that passes through the edge of Oceanus, where the bottom of the sea and the underworld meet. No trees, only strange tubes of metal. Brine.
Sounds like a real change of pace. Don't think I'd like it quite as much without my trees. But metal tubes. Could hang my webs on those. Ah well, a dream's a dream.
I mean, I'd appreciate it if she shows up in Oceanus just as much as she shows up in the in Erebus. All right, restores mana. I think I'll take the gold again.
I knew you'd pick this one.
And then Palm of Power or coin. I think we need to stack up a little bit on our special, so I'll go for that. These exploding trees do a lot of damage, actually. It's kind of funny. It doesn't feel like they should. I do appreciate a good environmental kill, though. And I will say, I do a fair bit of damage because of the Apollo boon that I got. Yeah, the AoE on Poseidon moves really should not be understated. It's quite strong. Still nothing to really make this build shine, though. Yeah, that's a flat 25% increase in damage. I'll take that. And then let's go for the bones. Now, I probably need some ashes, too. We'll go with bones for now. I just got so many kills from that tree alone. It's kind of funny. I need to not forget that I have a passive that makes me do a lot more damage to things if they're standing in my cast. I mean, as a whole, I just need to remember to use the cast. Although I will say I've been doing better at that, especially once I get a boon on the cast that does damage. Like, I was casting it non-stop in the last 2 runs. Another pomegranate or a shop. I think we keep going palm on this. But let's see. Restore HP. Next Well of Karen will be... have duration increase for 2 guardians. 30% less cost to Charon goods. I think I'm going to take this and hope that my next well gives me something that boosts specials, maybe? You know what? I'm going to save my money for now. I could use the HP, but I think I'm fine. I can handle Hecate with this build pretty well. So yeah, let's go Palm of Power here. Save up for the next floor's shop. Alright, so now it does 48. You can really feel those diminishing returns pretty quickly, but it's fine.
Well, well.
Well, well, well.
There's not much glory in confronting adversaries one-to-one. I myself invoke shades of the dead to alter the odds. Some may well favor you instead.
Perhaps if I brought with me a legion of animal familiars next time, Headmistress? Not that any beast would bear its fangs at you.
Please tell me this is something that we can do. Please tell me this is something we can do. I want a legion of animal familiars.
You jest, yet a familiar may be of considerable benefit given all that you have to do. A possibility to think upon once you are rid of me.
Oh my god, Kiwi, this might be an actual thing. Oh, I hope this is an actual thing. Pardon me, Hecate, but I am not interested in your fire. I am using water. Technically, I am super effective against you. Isn't that how that works?
Now beware.
Alright, now she's gonna start spawning her little friendlings,
Arise again, sister.
which really don't have much HP in the way of anything. We'll go ahead and drop this for safety. Lucky that didn't hit me, honestly. Are you the real? You're not the real. Are you? Nope. Doesn't look like my cast stops her in her tracks at all, unfortunately. I do very much appreciate the time slowdown on the special, but it looks like Kronos is immune to it, so it doesn't help me much outside of the first 3 floors. It's funny that they give that to you, but I think at the point where you're up to Kronos, it's honestly fine if you don't get it off. Because... 1 second. Oh, well.
The curse of night.
Protect me, tree. I think I should be okay here. We'll see. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Easy. That pattern was initially very difficult to dodge, and became progressively easier the more I understood how to play the game, I suppose. Alright, that should take care of her. Let's go ahead and drop a G. Oh, you have one left. We'll just charge this up until you're vulnerable. Yeah, that pattern became a lot easier to manage once I just got a little bit better at the game. A little bit more reliable in how I play. I think it's honestly faster DPS to just fire my projectile rather than use my Omega cast. It's good if I need a quick AoE for a bunch of enemies at once, but otherwise not really very great at all. think we're going to be able to no damage her here, potentially. I guess the other benefit of the Omega cast on the special is just
That's quite enough.
its longer range. Alright, Hecate, tell me I can have pets. Tell me I can have pets.
Do bring an animal familiar along next time, if but to keep things livelier for me. We have the means to keep them safe, even in scuffles such as these.
Oh my goodness, Kiwi.
Faith of familiar spirits. They should work on Phrenos, or perhaps
Perhaps what? Perhaps what?
Cinder.
What are you? Oh, just the testament stuff? Alright, I still don't know what those are used for. Obviously incantations, but what? But what incantations? I don't think I've come across them yet. Oh well. But that was a no damage Hecate. That's pretty cool. No Kronos here today. Okay. And we've used the benefit of our Poseidon boon, so I guess let's go for Apollo and hope that I can get his cast again, because his cast has been carrying pretty hard. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Far below, down in the deepest reaches of the underworld, awaits the ancient foe of saffron-veiled goddess Melenoi.
You'll help me find him. Onward.
I'm getting a fair stack of gold from all of
At least
from
my
what I've
feet
got.
are clean.
Ugh. We're getting a fair stack of gold so far from this armor that I got from Arachne. I feel like I'll lose the armor pretty quickly this floor, though, knowing me. Yeah, if I can get a good mana regen passive, and then on top of that, get maybe just a little bit, or just get Apollo's cast boon, and then just focus on anything else that ups my base damage, I should be pretty set. I'm hopeful for a good Daedalus hammer that will continue to scale well with my specials.
I have something for you.
But I do not remember what the Daedalus hammers for this one
Shine for me again tonight.
look like.
I found you, but my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one.
Alright.
Your choice.
None of these are amazing. This one I could see using offensively, but I worry that it's going to lock me in place and be completely useless against Kronos. Maybe let's try this one and just see what it gets us.
Total eclipse.
And there's Apollo. Yeah, let's take Apollo. Actually, here, I can test this out and see how it works. Alright, so it's the area in front of me, and it has a pretty substantial delay, so I'll have to plan it in advance. 200 damage isn't amazing, honestly. It's less reliable than a Poseidon cast at the highest grade. So I guess that's wrong. It's decent, but it's just... It feels, with that huge a delay, it feels very underwhelming, I would say. Trying to use my Omega cast where the most of them spawn, but I only have a couple seconds before they start attacking, so I gotta be careful. I think we're fine. Let's do this.
Hear me on my authority.
Your attacks, your cast. This kind of helped on the last run. I could do this, but I'm really looking for his cast itself. I don't think I want his attack. His attack doesn't sound that great without some sort of upgrade to it. And since no, I don't think this is a good way to regenerate mana for me. Well, maybe it is. 12 a second is good. I might just look for a Chaos Boon that gives me mana regen again. I think we're gonna go for this. But none of those are what I was looking for,
That's
unfortunately.
Look upon me. Be free.
They made that so hard on the last floor. Alright. Another Selene boon, or Selene boon, makes me think that's probably where I'm going to head, but I am going to... This is a bad room for multiple fights, but I need to confirm that there's nothing I want here. This is awkward. I think he either didn't register on here, or he's stuck behind the door.
I'm
Ooh, a
soaked.
Hermes boon. Very much appreciating the Artemis boon there. Just chain crits into everyone. And this is probably going to be an HP up, I would guess. I think what I need is I need Poseidon's boon that gives me pass. Oh, Hestia. Okay. Tough decision here. I think... I don't know. I'm not convinced that this Selene boon is going to carry me in this run, so I think it's probably better that I get something that will. I think Hermes is most likely going to give it to me if I had to expect anything. Oops, well. That was entirely avoidable damage. I just messed up. Not a fan of these shell guys. They just kind of take forever to kill because they block damage with their shells. They don't have the biggest AoE. They're just annoying because they kind of waste time. And I think you can understand by now that I don't have the best opinion of any sort of enemy or boss that is primarily wasting time. It makes my sprint
They broke my suit.
Oh, did they? Shoot, I messed up. Oh well, we got a fair bit of gold off of that suit.
Actually, I'm keeping tabs on you. You're not supposed to know, just so you know. I tell Olympus all the latest happenings, nothing too private, mind, and then I tell you more. Just keeping tabs on everyone, I guess.
Good old Hermes. Alright. This is interesting. So while your hex is ready, you move and strike faster. Each time you slay a foe, deal more damage for the next 30 seconds. Or this one. A flat 20% damage if I have at least 2 of every element. Currently I have 1, so I don't think this is impossible to get. And a 20% damage increase sounds phenomenal, so I think I'm gonna go with that.
Here we go.
We won't benefit from it immediately, but we will soon. Wow, I forgot Demeter was in this game because we have not seen her in
What's in this one?
a lot of runs. Like, I haven't used any of her boons recently. I don't even have a good frame of reference for how good she is anymore because I haven't played with her. I think I'd rather the Poseidon boon, though, unfortunately. Sorry, Demeter, it's another dry run without, or it's another warmer run. I don't know. It's another run without you, is all I'm trying to say. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No, uh-oh. Ah. Actually, this boss really isn't that bad with cast. I discovered that last run. Like, it tries to cause harm, but you can just cheese it with your cast. And cheese it with my cast I shall, because I don't want to be anywhere near this gross, awful monster. It was such a nightmare to deal with in Hades 1. It's definitely more manageable now. I bet you could probably really cheese it with these exploding obstacles. Oh, goodness me. That did a lot of damage. Wow, see, it moves so fast. Oh, hey, a Chaos Gate. What? Oh. Alright, so I'm taking damage. Oh, but it's fine. Just kill that. And then take our next Poseidon boon. Omega cast immediately detonates. After you strike foes with a weapon, a spirit bubble may appear. There we go. This is what I'm interested in. Your splash effects from Poseidon also inflict slip, which makes them take more damage and knock them away further. Cool.
Surging on.
As surface vermin flee from sinking vessels, so have underworld vermin sought darker reaches of their realm in the tumult of the times.
It's hard to be a rodent.
Yeah, it probably is. I wouldn't know. I am a dog after all. Alright, definitely going for the Chaos boon here. There's always the chance we get something that's not super appealing, but they tend to carry a run or give pretty substantial benefits to a run. Alright.
There was a certain humbling I felt within the depths. You reached your destination, did you not? Confronted Kronos and prevailed, and yet his influence remains. But perhaps the Titan shall relinquish control and further persuasion.
Alright, let's see. Afterward, channel your Omega moves 12% faster. Your attacks deal 22% damage. Oh, hey, would you look at that? The exact thing I needed to activate that boon. Honestly, I think this one makes the most sense for my build. I can't earn gold for 3 encounters, but that's honestly fine. Let's take this.
Excellent.
That'll just give us an immediate 20% damage increase. Plus whatever benefits I can get from other infusion boons down the road. So all in all, sounds pretty solid for me. You guys seem kind of spooky. Would you mind just backing off a little bit? See, that AoE matters. That AoE is pretty damn solid. It's not breaking. It's not doing anything impressive in terms of damage in a single hit, but you can fire it off pretty darn quickly. So it's at the very least decent. Not amazing, but definitely decent. All right. Shop Selene or no, coin Selene or HP. I mean, I am very curious to see what the upgrade path for this hex does, but I think the HP is definitely the better way to go.
Nemesis.
Oh, hi, Nemesis.
Well, well. Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
It's a bit odd, but we are having repeating dialogue again.
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along.
Okay, and one big thing is she takes a door as soon as they spawn, so I have to try and beat her to it. So I'm gonna pause the screen as soon as I get whatever she gives. Restore 1 HP. Rude. No.
No, you don't.
I wanted that. Whew, that was close. All right. That was either something that gave us 1 max HP or 1 HP, but I couldn't pick it up fast enough, and getting to the shop was way more important than picking up 1 HP worth of upgrade.
You know already, don't you, my lord? About the 3 fates. That Kronos has your sisters in his thrall. Lord Moros is safe with us, at least. Do you truly think so?
I'm glad Charon is ever the optimist. Alright. Zeus Boon, heck yeah.
This one.
Vain of Kronos to impress all of those golden coins in his own image. The promise of a new golden age, some mortals say. That age has long since passed, and no amount of shining metal shall bring it back.
Alright, your cast also causes lightning bolts to repeatedly strike one foe at a time. Gradually restore mana, but I have a reduction in how much I have. Hold cast to aim where the binding circle foes, where the circle appears and foes within are struck by lightning. I think I'll take this, because this is his cast boon, this is not, and I would really like the Apollo cast boon, and this makes the Apollo cast boon even stronger, I think. So yeah, we'll take that. I'm dumb. Oh well. Oh well.
May I?
Alright, well, I'm just making mistakes left and right. I should have bought the, I should have bought that first, so I had a better chance of getting it on my special, but whatever. We're fine. We're definitely fine, and we got some
Be
HP.
safe, Lord Charon.
This boss might be a little bit difficult, but we'll see.
Still practicing, are we? You know, I thought the sirens were supposed to be the singing ones. But it's always you flapping your gills at me, Skilla.
Don't listen to her, gals. Your backup vocals are the backbone of this act. I've got the voice, you've got the music, we've got the magic. Let's give her a little taste, huh? And here we go!
Good fight damage up. That was almost immediate, unfortunately. No. This drummer is wrecking me today, or Roxy's wrecking me today. At least I can do some very solid damage against her. Oh, Scylla. Drop another Omega cast and drop some lightning on her. I have taken so much unnecessary damage from the drummer. Open up! Alright, fine, we'll focus on her. Oh my goodness. Alright, I thought this fight was going to be fine, but clearly it is not. I am definitely flubbing it a bit. Alright, we got rid of Jetty. We definitely outrange her this way. Or so it seems. Like, she's not taking that much damage. The red bar was not going down. Or if it was barely going down. Alright, there we go. Take out the drummer first. So I still don't fully understand what featured artist means. I just assume they either do more damage or something of that nature. My dodges are really slow today, I swear. But at least I got like all of the damage I needed to on the drummer on Roxy very quickly. Yeah, there she goes. Just barely outside of range. Alright, we'll focus on... Oh, her range is bigger. That's definitely a bigger range on that attack. Good to know that that stops her advance. Almost got her. Definitely not the cleanest skill in the Sirens fight, I have to say. But we should be able to finish her off, finish her final phase fairly quickly because I have a lot of good AoE options. Just barely out of range, unfortunate. The auto target is screwing me over. No, I want to hit her, not these little fishy things. All right, whatever. We took a hit, but that means the daze will affect all of them. Get another Omega cast. This should finish them off. Of course, she's gonna keep summoning. Omega cast. The auto target is genuinely a problem right now. Okay.
Keep practicing.
Alright, that boss fight was an absolute mess, but we made it. Alright. I could keep hunting for Apollo's cast. I feel like I need it, honestly. $75 HP worth of healing also sounds decent. Honestly, I think I'll switch to the Ghost Onion for the extra HP that it gives, so that we can start. Assuming we make it to Tartarus, I'll have full HP, hopefully. I suspect the Cerberus battle is going to be a bit of a mess, because the range on my special isn't really as long as I'd like it to be. It's still pretty long, don't get me wrong. But, actually, no. I'm going to stick with Apollo's. I think I'm going to stick with Apollo for this. I want that cast. I don't know if I need that cast, but I desperately want it.
Look for the markers.
Perfect. There it is, right on the first room, of course. Now, what were the odds that that would have shown up if I hadn't taken his keepsake? But I'm not going to complain about both a Hermes and an Apollo in one room. Let's start by finding our tree and get pointed in the right direction.
Flourish.
I like our damage numbers. Nice, nice. Alright, Nectar to the left. So let's go get the Nectar first. Or, okay, here's Apollo. Here's a, did I call him Apollo? I meant to say Hermes. Yeah, like, we have damage. It really does not feel like it's off-the-walls damage like the last two builds have been. So, I will definitely need to play well if I have any hopes of winning here. Actually, I'm just realizing now I can't even use the Apollo cast because I have the Zeus cast. But there is a chance that he offers me the cast and it'll be upgraded because of already having the Zeus cast. I'm losing my voice, hold on. There's a chance he'll offer me the cast and it will upgrade the Zeus one. Because that's always how it works. Alright, cool. So now
On my authority.
I should now have 20% more damage all around. Let's see. While your Hex is ready, move and strike faster. Find more gold and find 100 gold right now. Most foes' range shots are slower. 40% less speed on projectiles could be very helpful against Kronos for some of his attack patterns, but I think... I think I'll take this just to fill the prophecy, honestly. And realistically speaking, I'm not going to be using my cast for very much of anything. You know, I wasn't going to actually get hit there until I ran face first into a projectile that traveled slower than I did. That was unfortunate. Alright, let's see what Apollo has to offer and hope that he gives us his cast.
Incoming.
I'm disappointed that still hit me. I thought I could stun lock it, but I got the animation off first, I guess. The Shadow Weavers, or whatever they are called, are a right pain. I'm not a fan of them, because it seems like you can't damage them inside their shadow with projectiles. It seems to have like a ranged projectile blocking effect, potentially.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, let's see. Sprint inflicts daze. Foes with daze take more damage if struck from behind. If you take damage whenever... Foes take damage whenever daze causes them to miss. None of these are great. I don't think there's really a reliable way of using this offensively right now. How long does daze last? 9 seconds. Okay, you know what? I'll take that, I guess.
The might of Olympus. I can get out now.
It looks like there's something over here, so let's follow this. Flowers, okay. Alright, and a Poseidon boon against a boss that I don't enjoy. Wish me luck, Kiwi. This one's gonna be rough. Oh, okay, this one's the easy one. Never mind.
Magic against mine.
Let's get rid of your minions, I think. And may as well stack up the boon that lets me benefit from having my Hex. This dash speed is quite nice, though, I have to say. Yeah, this boss will be easier to manage if we just get rid of our minions, so let's start with that. Then I don't have to worry about being overwhelmed by lightning. It chases me around the field. Okay, there we go. Let's give you a nice little mega cast. It's funny, if you could fuse that cast boon with Apollo's, it would be amazing. Just lightning and the frequent damage done by Apollo's boon. Everything would just get hit so fast. Alright, there we go. Popped.
Sorcery at best.
Popped. What am I even trying to say? I wanted to say popped like a lamia, but that doesn't make sense. At the start of each encounter, attacks and specials respond stronger for 10 seconds. Attacks hit with foes with a splash that knocks them away. We do kind of need a mana regen, but none of these sound amazing. This sounds fun, but completely useless in the fields of morning. I'm gonna take it just for the funsies.
A wave of power.
Oh, there's the exit right there. Alright, hopefully, maybe Echo can give us something that's really good. I'm not counting on it. I have not had much in the way of,
Echo, good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Evening to you.
not much in the way of good, this build is kind of weak.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though, not always easy to talk to.
Always easy to talk to. Easy to talk to.
Alright, gain a random boon. Manifest a copy of your most another boon of Poseidon might be nice. I'll take the boon of Poseidon.
This shall help.
After you strike foes with your weapon, a spirit bubble may appear. Whenever you claim a minor fine, gain... I think this happened last time. We got a boon from Echo from Poseidon. I guess we'll just take this. The resources will be nice. The HP is kind of necessary. We'll take what we can get. Nothing else that dropped here? No, okay. Ooh, okay. I think the left option is definitely the better option. As fun as another Zeus boon would be, I don't see myself, other than the chain lightning passive that I can get. Let's focus on finding the bow first. Killing this guy ASAP because I hate these suckers.
Illuminate my path.
Alright, where do we want to go first? I want to go for the Daedalus Hammer first. So that is where I'm headed. It would be cool if the if Poseidon's boon continued to work, or refreshed every time you engage in a fight for a boon on this floor, because otherwise it feels a bit lacking. There we go, got those guys. I think there's one more over here. Just another Lamia. Alright, that's fine. Alright, wish me luck, Kiwi. Hopefully we get something good for our special. Your attack hits twice. Your dash strike hits a larger area and destroys armor. After you slay a foe with your Omega attack, restore 5 HP. Yeah, I kind of assumed that's how it was going to be. Disappointing, but not surprising. I guess on this weapon, the Omega attack does do an AoE, so I'll take that for sustain. It'll at least help me potentially recover some HP through the rest of the map. Oh my goodness, you're new. Not a fan of that nonsense. Try to get some HP there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we can use that pretty well. It takes longer to charge up than I realized, but that's fine. These things are tanky, wow. This should finish you and give me 5. Oh, I'm out of mana. I dodged to the last second, but yeah, this will give me a reliable way to heal up if I want it, if I need it, which is cool.
Lord Charon will want this.
Absolutely not my favorite Daedalus Hammer, and definitely not the one I wanted on this build. Knife, please. But especially for like these weaker trash monsters, I imagine I can heal a fair bit. It does slow down my pace though, which is I'm not a fan of, but that's fine. Alright, where to next? To the left we have, oh, a lot of things. Hello, HP. Don't mind if I do. And there we go, back to full HP. Cool. Alright, now I can just focus on spamming my Poseidon special. I should probably practice with my Hex and see if it's even worth it. Oh, well. Would you, perhaps give me some HP? Why, thank you.
Ash of the dead.
I definitely need something to give me mana regen sooner than later, because I'm severely lacking in that department.
Zeus, take you.
It limits my ability to heal with that cheese strategy that I've unlocked now. We haven't gotten any more Selene options since that rapid fire offering in the previous floor. That's fine. It's honestly fine. I didn't expect... Maybe there are some amazing passives on this one, but I really wouldn't count on it, honestly. I do appreciate this movement speed boost when we have the boon active, though. HP or shop. This must be the last room before Cerberus, so I'm going to go for the shop. Zeus Spoon and a magic up? Well, it's not regen, but it will help. I don't think I want to take the Zeus regen, because cutting my mana pool by 70...
One tidbit you want to know about our side of the family is, while we may not agree on each detail, in the end, we always find ourselves on the same side of every challenge that we face. Isn't that right, brother?
Sounds like we're getting a duo boon.
Oh, absolutely, Lord Zeus. When you get down to it, our clan is of a single will. Although I guess we don't count Kronos in that estimation, do we now? He's technically family, but very much opposed to everything we stand for.
That was a weird stutter, Poseidon. Alright, attacks inflict blitz, gradually restore mana, no. Your lightning deals more damage to slip-affected enemies, slip-affected foes, so... It's a good way of comboing my cast. I guess I'll take that. But I need more Zeus boons to really make that work, because I otherwise have no major source of lightning. Alright, at least we've got some good magic. Alright, Kiwi, wish me luck. We should be able to outrange most of Cerberus, but I'm worried about his little slams that can do pretty big AoEs. Oh. I just focus on running away when he lifts his arm up, I guess. Ah, unfortunate. I was too close to him. That should not have hit me. I call hijinks on that one. I call shenanigans. Alright, at least I'm learning what his tells before a big attack are. I'm gonna cast this while I can. Bail out. Oh, he's dazed. I guess because I got hit, he got dazed. Oh, at least we got a bunch of curses on him. The damage seems to be decent, but I'm not impressed yet. I'm gonna focus on taking this one out. Or these mobs out. Okay, yeah, I can pretty reliably outrange this doggo. And using my cast appropriately gives me a fair bit of defense. I think I'll try and... Okay. Oh good, shadow enemies. We'll kill the little trash mobs first, because they're less of a threat. You know what? They're also a way to regenerate HP now that I think about it. Oh, there are two of them and they're stacking on top of each other. That's not cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to just take these guys out, I think. The fact that I can just reliably regain HP, though, actually makes this Omega attack pretty reliable. Or better than I was willing to give it credit for, at least. It does take longer to charge up than I want to realize, it seems. But look at that. I'm full HP. I'm not full HP, but you know. Yeah, I just get what damage I can, run away from the big scary colors. Drop this since I'm getting a free opportunity to do so. Oh boy. Keep our distance from the angry dog. And again, this movement speed upgrade is pretty nice. It would be good if I was using an attack-based build too, which I'm not. It's a good thing you can actually dash through that, because it looks like you almost can't at times. Alright, where will you come up next? Actually, you know what? I can probably pretty reliably get that off on him, because he holds still. Oh, that did more damage than I thought it was going to. I thought it was only 200, but that was 12. Okay. I take back what I thought about this boon. It could actually be really strong. I guess that's my fault for never actually really giving it a chance. Fair enough, you know? Get my just desserts on that. Alright, I think we've got Cerberus. If he spawns any more minions, we can definitely regain some more HP. I'm just gonna go behind you and drop that. Yeah, my cast does like 300 damage, which really isn't bad, but it's nothing to be impressed by either. I think we finish him off with the Omega Specials. Okay. I'd say overall that went pretty well.
The beast's defeating princess returns terrifying Cerberus to his senses and familiar form.
Slow and steady, but effective.
Return now to your master and abode.
I am genuinely curious what all these boss items that get dropped are going to do for us in the long run. Alright, we're getting rid of Apollo's boon. It's not doing anything for us, and I definitely think we're going to need the luckier tooth here. I foresee at least one death in our future, possibly 3.
After the calculating Titan of Time wrested control of the underworld, he sealed shut the major artery from Tartarus. Yet the Princess of the Dead knows of a hidden passageway within.
Secrets of the unseen.
Big glowy rectangle. Very unseen.
maintenance access.
Alright. Moment of truth, the final floor.
This must be how the chambers rearrange.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Just all the shifting gears are the mechanism for Tartarus's ever labyrinthian form to change. Good excuse for a roguelite setting, too.
Do tell Hades I said greetings if you happen to run into him.
Will do. Dude ran away because he knows I have the damage boost for 10 seconds. Oh yeah, I can feel that our damage is a little bit lacking here. Oh good. The rat summoning enemy is my favorite sort. Alright, so I took a hit. Honestly, our damage loss isn't terrible. I'm a little slow on this, it seems. Alright, I'll make sure that I can heal up on these guys. Just need to be a little bit more careful about how I'm spamming is all. There we go. Having a reliable way to heal 5 HP is pretty huge.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Speaking of running into Hades, I guess we're doing that immediately. Your dash attack has a very long range. Hi, best boy.
The resting hound of hell makes plain he wishes not to be disturbed.
I know. Still gonna try.
Some other time, when Kronos took our family and the house, and you bade the Witch of the Crossroads take me, I remember it somehow, or dreamt of it. Did he demand you tell him of the fates?
How could you possibly? He did. Perhaps the fates themselves permitted you that bit of insight. He did his worst to discover where they hide. Though would have failed, even if I did possess the knowledge that he sought.
Wait, you never told Kronos how to find the fates? Then how did he? Because he's captured them. Not long ago, perhaps, but nonetheless, I'm certain of it.
If this is true, well then my father's plan for conquest is much closer to fruition than I thought. I do not know how he could find the fates, but if they can do nothing against him now, daughter.
Oops.
We've every chance in the world.
Sorry. Alright, 100%, 100 HP worth of healing. Cast launch a projectile dead ahead. The binding circle forms where it hits. Deal more damage for each death defiance. I think we take this one because this sounds like it's basically... This sounds like it's basically Hestia's passive.
It is done. Now go.
Okay. Wow, that can travel really far. Okay, that's awesome.
It won't be for naught.
Okay, that'll be very good for what we have built currently. Although maybe the homing on that could have been a bit better for me, but it's fine. We need to get rid of a lot of these things ASAP though, because I'm gonna get overwhelmed with sheer volume of numbers before anything else. But that cast may be our that Hades cast may be our saving grace. Because oh god, there are a lot of rats. Oh, I can't just rapid drop. I can't speed drop it on me anymore. That's a problem. Okay, these rats need to go. Killing the rat spawner ASAP. Take whatever damage I need to, but get rid of this guy now. I can heal back up what I got. Oh my goodness, I hate these enemies so much. That's gonna hit me. I know their projectiles are just getting ever wider, and they should be avoidable for that reason. But clearly my brain did not process them in a way where that was doable. Alright, a mini-boss. Do I risk it? If it's the laser one, I'm gonna have a bad time, but I kinda need to. Alright. We can manage this guy, I think. We've got reasonable DPS, and as long as he's not spawning rodents, we should be fine. which, wow, we DPS. Alright, we've got reasonable DPS with this cast now, I'd say. Made very short work of him. Alright, Apollo, what you got? Oh, I could replace my Omega cast with his. The Zeus cast seems to be doing pretty solid damage, though. Casts expand in size until they expire. Foes take damage whenever daze causes them to miss. I think I'm going to take the cast expansion, because honestly, the Zeus boon is doing fairly decent damage at this point. And we have the duo boon. I don't want to give that up. That's actually a really good point, Jeff. I'm fine. I'm talking to myself.
The satyrs and the vermin at their call once lurked the upper reaches of the underworld, making profane preparations for the Titan Lord's return.
Those satyrs belong here more than they know.
I don't actually know the lore behind the Greek mythology behind satyrs and why they are potentially so antagonistic in this setting. If that is historically accurate is not likely the correct phrasing, but for lack of a better term, mythologically accurate, maybe? I mean, the thing about Greek mythology is it is as much history as it is mythology. The people of the time certainly thought its influence and its stories to be very, very real, so... Caught in the wall. I'm just trying to regenerate as much HP as I can before the Kronos fight, which I think should make a lot of sense, considering more HP means a better chance of surviving. And I know I won't be able to... Well, that was unfortunate. You know what I'm still lacking? I need a mana regen ability very badly. Maybe if I get another God Boon, I'll prioritize that. Unless it's Hestia. Watch Hestia just randomly show up at the very end of all of this and be like, hey, want to lose 20% of your HP? And I'll be like, I'm not really into that idea. No, thank you. Cast Expand. In each encounter, you deal more damage. I think I'm just going to take this bigger size. That'll make it very easy to just safe spot. Zeus is another one who's... Oh, hey, I didn't expect to see a room like this here. I forgot that I unlocked it. I thought I hadn't yet. Well, we'll take that for sure. Air quality. If you have at least 5 of these, you can never deal less damage than the limit. Your lightning bolt effects may strike one more time, gradually restore mana, but reduced by 70%. I think we take the air quality, honestly. That'll...
A boon awakened.
That's an interesting one. That'll slightly increase my overall DPS, because the lightning bolts on my cast, I think, are only doing 15, and the base damage on my special is only 22. So that should up our damage a fair bit, in theory. Yeah, look at that. Like, I'm hitting 47 instead of 22 now. That's pretty substantial. And then for the cast... It's hard to tell because it stacks, so the number gets ever bigger. But I suspect that mattered. Whatever it is, I'm pleased by it, I suppose. I think these are one of my least favorite enemies. Like, this floor has some of my least favorite enemies on it. Between the I think they're called Vermin Mancers, and whatever these time thingy, these like, hourglass type enemies are, they're a right proper pain to deal with if they get their damage going fast enough. I just want to heal off it, so I'm playing risky for the sake of HP. And it looks like it paid off. Still took more damage in this floor than I would have found ideal. Oh gosh, we need to get... Oh, you're summoning, I see you. Death to you as soon as possible. Ah, rats. I knew that rat was still going to hit me. I just saw it coming. I knew I was going to get hit. Hopefully this is enough. Cool.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Only a couple more rooms to go, and then we see if we get another victory, I suppose. Let's see if I can get a heal off of you. Awesome. Alright, we're almost back to full HP again. I saw that going to hit him as I fired it, or I was charging up the Omega attack, and I'm like, well, there goes the HP I wanted. One more hit, and then charge this. Alright. Okay, I'm at full HP now, which is great. No rats allowed in my house. One survived, darn. That's fine, we're fine. I very much appreciate the expanding cast, though. It makes Zeus's boon very easy to get off. If it doesn't pop early, which it just did. Thought I saw a rat. I'm surprised that rat didn't actually hit me, though. We got this guy. Oh, hey. Alright, let's see if this is just as difficult as it was last time.
Be not afraid.
Oh my goodness. There's like no
Let
time.
me help you.
I can't believe I got that.
Crossroads?
Whew. Alright. That's a lot of grasp, too. A whole 50 of it. I don't have to worry about HP right now, which is good. Honestly, I think I depend on my cast damage at this point because it does so much. Like, that guy took 720 damage just from the cast hitting. It's funny, I went for a special build, but I honestly think I'm in a cast build again because apparently, as always, Zeus's cast is ever absurdly strong. Just like in Hades 1, I suppose. Okay, there's a Vermin Mancer. Let's get rid of you first. I do rather appreciate the homing speed of that move. Or the homing ability of that move, but it can be a little hit or miss, quite literally. Lots of things easily taken out by a giant AoE cast if it didn't get clipped on the wall and cancelled immediately. Unfortunate. It's fine. It's still fine. Oh goodness, that's a lot of things that I need to dodge at once. Well, not a surprise I couldn't dodge all of them. I'm gonna just focus on DPSing at this point. Then the numbers, and then I can worry about healing afterwards. Alright, finally a cast that just went up, finally landed in the center of all of that, so this looks like one that I can probably heal off. Cool. And now I'm a lot faster because I got my Hermes passive up. Ah, got clipped by that the last second. I think we're fine. So many lasers, Kiwi. Lasers are pretty, but they are too numerous to enjoy. Alright. Last one. One more hit, and then charge, and there we go. Alright. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Look how shiny I am. Alright, what does this shop have to offer? Not a single boon, are you serious? Charon, what are you doing? I believe in you, Charon. You have let me down. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. Let's take the palms for sure. Could use the damage up. Omega cast. That's exactly what we need, I think. That's a lot of damage up. When did it become rare, though? I don't remember it being that highly upgraded in terms of rarity. But, I mean, this is obviously the best choice.
Very well.
And then I'll take the HP, I'll take the armor, and I'll take the magic. Alright, Kiwi, this is about as good as we're going to get. When I run out of mana, that's really where this build is going to have its trouble, so I think I just prioritize Omega casting
Kronos.
and spamming my special.
You yet persist. Hades used some of his failing strength to spur you on. Even whilst bound in chains no god can break, your father yet proves to be a pest.
You've tortured and humiliated him. All this talk of how you plan to bring about a bygone age, yet petty vengeance seems to be your chief concern.
The thing is, my girl, I can have both. You should have seen the cruel, inventive ways your father tortured mortal souls. Thus I dispense a form of justice to him and to you.
All right. So I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna dash backwards, use my Omega cast, and then kill his allies. So, it started. Man, that auto target on that is rough. Just focus on evading for now, and hopefully the cast actually hits him this time. Good. Ah, shoot. Man, that does a lot of damage. My armor's already almost broken. He really likes to spam that move out of every other move. Okay, the Omega cast does way too much damage. Like, I think I'm just going to focus on evading and casting this. Because look at that, he took 600 damage there. I think his shield is down? No, it's okay, it's down just in time for me to do that. Just gotta watch him turn white and dash away when I see it happen. If I do it too soon, I'll get hit. Alright. You're invulnerable. Oh, not anymore. I'll be able to use my Hex soon. Kind of want to finish him off with it because I think it'll be funny. Alright, here are his little banners. They give him shields. Let's get rid of those ASAP. I'm gonna just... I don't know why I thought that was the right call, but I decided it was the right call and that was a mistake. I heard him charging that. I did not see him charging that. I'm gonna focus on taking him out with this. Okay, banner's down. Gonna spawn more minions, I assume? What are you giving me? Vermin Mancers. Okay, gotta take them out ASAP. Of course they're gonna start by just spawning their little rats, but at least we got rid of one of them right away. I'm just gonna let this take care of that. Oh, hi, Kate. Hi, Kronos. He's spawning. Let's get rid of them. Okay, we're good. We're good. No other rats on the field other than Kronos, so we're good. Calling. Oh, he would be so mad if I called him that to his face. No, thank you. Gotta go fast. Zoom. Oh, I got caught on the wall. Darn it. We'll just go ahead and cast that. Oh, no. I didn't have enough time. Okay, there we go.
You do not belong here. You do not belong anywhere at all. Time to die.
Artemis agrees. She has marked you for death. Alright, so let's go ahead and just charge this up. Yeah, I think I really do just rely on my... Why am I firing this way? I think I just rely on my cast here. It just does so much damage, and he really seems to like to stay still in it, so... Oh. This is new. And kind of disappointingly unimpressive. I'm not sure why it really wants to shoot that way, but the game was like, I'm going that way.
Are you quite done? I call upon my subjects now.
I call upon my cast now. Your subjects are kind of annoying, but they're also, funny enough, a way for me to heal up. I don't think I'm going to do it because the time it takes for me to charge my Omega attack is way too long. Oh, all right. I'm messing about a little bit too much. Where's the exit? Over here? Oh, I got caught on Kronos and couldn't get through it. I couldn't get through it because I was caught on Kronos' body. This is a new pattern. Okay, kind of spooky, but we can manage. Oh gosh, there goes my HP. All of your minions are a big problem, dude. Can we not? Just focus on taking these things out where I can. And DPSing Kronos. This is a little bit... This is definitely harder than it's been in the past. Oh gosh, hi Kronos. Oh, okay, focus on getting here. I knew I was going to get hit by the time stop, but that's more important than gonna try and cast this in time. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness. Kronos, you're going a little too hard now. Suddenly he is a lot more difficult, I swear. Alright, we're getting good damage. Focus. Oh, he got me. Alright, I can survive 3 hits. This is a really good chance for damage. I'm dropping this. Oh, he's standing still for this. I got him, Kiwi. Bam! Taste the moon, mother.
This victory of yours shall be short-lived.
Alright, that was a little bit scarier than it was last time, but we did it. That's 3 victories in a row.
I shall remember this.
And there we go.
Darkness.
Alright, so honestly, the Zeus cast carried. I did not expect that. But 45 damage every 0.25 seconds for a pretty long time ended up being like 600 damage a cast. We got a lot of damage steroids too. I mean, Tall Order was huge, and then we got the Chaos Spoon that let us pop it right away. So all in all, a surprisingly strong build. Plus the slip bonus damage, and this, I suppose, the bonus lightning damage also. It added up very quickly. All in all, a very solid run, I would say. It never felt impressive until the very end. Funny that the one boon that I did not want to take and took by accident was the one that carried the run, though. But all I want to say is, the way we finished him, all I want to say is, a certain visionary once said, "A tree may drop an apple, I will drop the freaking moon."
Nothing but sand.
And so I did.
So much for the ravages of time.
I dropped the freaking moon on time.
Vanquished only for the moment, scheming Kronos cannot be so easily destroyed. Yet in her every fleeting victory against him, fierce Millenoi recovers something she thought lost.
I still remember flashes of this place.
So numerous are the travails of dread Millenoi that one can scarce begin to fathom them. But on some evening, fathom them we shall.
I'm very curious to see how many of those lines of just, we don't have anything to show you right now. So just imagine what would be here. I wonder how many of those recordings they have. All right, another win. I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like.
What just happened?
I'm very excited to see what's going to happen when we start trying to climb to Mount Olympus, what that's going to be like.
Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now?
Okay, Freenos, how do we get you to join us?
You stay right there, okay?
Oh, I know. It's always an incantation. It's going to be an incantation, but let's see what happens.
Kronos threatened that you'd never see your family again, the wretch. Well, here they are. No closer than before.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, bye. Hey.
Whoa, hold on. What's going on with you? Never seen you so excited in my life, death, whatever. What, did you discover a new species of root vegetable or something?
That would be awesome.
Dora, I found him, Kronos, and I beat him. Withstood every trick he had until he yielded and expired.
Oh, nice. So then it's over, right? Or what?
Oh, Dora, if only it were that simple.
Well, no, he isn't dead. I mean, he isn't gone, not yet. I have to go, all right?
Oh.
Yeah, all good.
Come along then.
Oh, hi, Moros.
How far were you able to go last night, Princess? You were gone for some time. I sensed the growing fear and excitement in the air. Even heard some of the rumblings.
If the rumblings were that I reached the depths of Tartarus, broke into my father's stolen house, confronted Kronos there and outfought him, then you heard correctly. Hardly a final victory, but still.
I would object to anyone but you diminishing such a victory. Is this not a vitally important component of the task you've been entrusted to complete?
Well, yes it is, but...
Then congratulations, and may the fates avail your next move.
Speaking of fates, anything new here?
The fates...
Millenoi,
my help.
help us. Locate the 3 fates. We require and request your assistance. This is no prophecy, merely a plea. We take considerable risk in reaching out to you thus, though can foresee no other option. Interesting. Alright, we've still got a bunch of things to unlock from the fates, but... Alright, let's see...
Well done.
Okay.
Fresh from the pot.
We've got our shadow, which means we've got some fun incantations and things to unlock this episode.
I dreamt of Father once again, when Kronos came for him, and you took me to safety. Except this time, I remained there longer than before.
'Tis more than a dream, of course. And what else did you learn whilst you lingered thus?
I learned Kronos wanted for Father to tell him where to locate the three fates. Kronos hates them, or feels threatened by them. He's been searching for them all this time, hasn't he? And finally found them.
Which means they may not take our side if forced to choose. I feared as much, yet didn't wish to lend the possibility my voice. Well, this certainly fits the spirit of the news Swift Hermes relayed when he spurred us to act. Something real bad, I believe were his words.
Real bad. Yes.
Alright. I think what I'm going to try and do is...
Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
Well, let's look at the incantations first before I do anything.
Incantation that Headmistress taught to me.
Okay. Oh, Faith of Familiar Spirits. I was about to go Giving Nectar. I'm glad I didn't. Because I would have been able to afford this once, if I only gave one, but... Turn trusted beasts into your animal familiar grants one witch's delight, mostly used for bonding with animal familiars. While not all familiars are beasts, the unwavering nature of such creatures often makes them suitable. This is suitable. Alright. It looks like this is something that we'll eventually unlock, but it doesn't look like we can unlock it yet. I would really like to unlock this, and I planted a bunch of cattails, so I should be able to, actually, now that I think about it. Restore the crossroad to Verna. I need to figure out how to get garlic, because I haven't encountered that yet. But at the very least, let's go ahead and get our familiars.
To all my beast companions, near and far, let us protect each other, soul and scar.
'Tis done.
So mote it be.
And then, most importantly, we're heading upstairs. Next episode, Kiwi.
Wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. Alright. Wonder if I should just use the thing that I got and buy one of these. Oh, how did I get 10 of these? Do I get them each time I clear? Or... Well, no matter. Definitely want the psych. Or the psyche. I'll gladly take that. And I still don't know what nightmares are used for. I assume some form of incantation, but I haven't encountered what yet, so I'll hold off on buying those. Let's grab those cattails that I planted.
On reports.
I do wonder what these little spirits following me mean, if they're like a representation of my victories or what. Let's grow some nightshade. I'll grow one of each because I really don't know what I need next. So having a little bit of everything probably helps.
Time you need.
Wow, that one takes 21 days, 21 encounters. That's a fair bit. Well said. As always.
Here you go.
Good doggo. Pet dog. I still don't understand what that is. I'm sure they'll be more relevant once the full scope of our things are unlocked.
My choice is hereby made. My path is set.
That doesn't rhyme.
So mote it be.
Okay, now most importantly, Freenos, I have a very important question for you. Bond. Here, have a. Are these just cookies? I think these are just like treats.
This is a very special treat, Freenos. It means you'll be protected when you're with me, and you can protect me in turn.
Familiar gained Freenos.
Meet me in the training grounds.
Oh, Kiwi. Kiwi, we get to fight with Frog Friend. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Hold on. All right. I feel like there was something else I wanted to do here. I wanted to give nectar to you, or I wanted to invite you to the bath and see what happened.
Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it then.
Heck yes. Okay, Kiwi. We're finally getting bath time with Hecate. Alright, I have no idea what to expect here.
These waters always seem to do the trick.
You can still see her hat poking out of the bottom of the screen there. Oh.
This is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Malinoi. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted. Unless you overthink it overmuch. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes.
Kiwi, take this statement from Hecate to heart, please. You deserve some good quality personal time when you take it.
A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
She's so cool looking. Alright, there we go. We took a bath with the Witch of the Moon. Oh, and hey, that brought the timers down. Does that mean some of my plants might be growing? It does. Okay, that's really cool too. Good to know that we can do that. Unfortunate about that one plant that is like one tick away from being done, but it's fine. Alright then, Odysseus and Nemesis are missing, and I can't get any more incantations, so let's go ahead and see what happens.
Should be able to head to the surface now.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, do I have enough grass to upload to? I do, excellent.
So that's it.
And then I do not have enough ash because I haven't really been focusing on it, but this right here seems kind of broken for the way our builds have been going lately, so I am going to take that. Dash is immediate and sprint is faster. I feel like I need that. What do I give up for the sake of that pretty substantial damage up? I don't know if I do, honestly. All of these are really valuable. I think what I do is I go to the Wretched Broker and buy some Psyche so I can just get that. Oh, Nemesis, you're back.
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
We've seen this dialogue before.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
I think that's not new.
Impressive work. How's life of late down at the bottom of the sea? All sorts of nastiness lurking there, that the reports make clear. I wager you've seen some things.
You'd win that wager handily. The worst of them has to be the sea monstrous called Skilla and a siren friends. They have this ridiculous act.
What, Skiller's still around? The sirens, no less? It's a wonder you made it back. Well, please tell me you didn't listen to a word they sang.
I was a little hopeful that he would be like a fan of their band.
Oh, I heard an earful.
Alright, Wretched Broker. Sell me some Psyche.
Should be of use.
I don't remember how much I needed. I'll get myself up to 230. Hopefully that's enough for one more grasp level. There we go. Alright, and now we are ever stronger for any sort of cast build. Hi, Freenos. Yay!
Come along.
It seems we have a new disciple.
Hops about, absorbing foes' ranged shots that might have struck you instead. Bonus max life 10. Tool support. Amphibious creatures are by nature quite adventurous in spirit. Cool, so he bumps up my max HP just for being around, and he blocks hits. So I guess I kind of just use him as a meat shield then? Huh. Alright, I think we've gotten a victory with 3 out of the 4 weapons.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. All my disciples and myself salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress, Odysseus, and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
Oh, Skelly. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and...
Below the path to Tartarus. Above the way to Olympus.
Go towards the surface. And to do that, I do think I will use the axe for that, because that seemed like the strongest base weapon, and I have no idea what to expect on the surface. So we'll go with that for safety's sake. And I'm looking for bronze most importantly, so I'll bring the pickaxe just in case that's where we get bronze, which I believe it is. I don't know for certain. And then because I don't know what's up there, I'm going to take the luckier tooth on the outset. Because I really have no idea what the surface is like, if it's going to be like more of what we've already been doing or something else entirely. And then...
The Will of Night.
I have been given more things to get testaments out of. Doing a staff run and getting to Scylla this time would be one. But I think for now... I think we're ready. Oh, look at Phrynos. He just follows me around. Oh, this is excellent. I wonder if that cat I've been finding in the wild is another familiar we can gain. I wonder what it does. If I had to guess it being a cat familiar and all, it'll probably do some sort of damage.
Will of night. Hear me, shades of the dead, and listen well. Your strength is needed now to join our fight. Upon Olympus and in depths of hell. Within these crossroads, you are safe with us. Yet we would ask your service to our cause.
Your will is yours, your choice is given thus. Together, let us rise above our flaws. So mote it be.
Wasn't expecting that, but that was pretty cool. It's interesting. So when you come back into the crossroads after leaving to the landing before going into the runs, a little bit of the crossroads tends to change. Something new often happens. That's why I found Odysseus was something to talk about in the start of this episode, but it was something he had already said, so I chose not to go further, not to record it. Well, I did record it, but I chose not to include it in the video. Anyway, I think that's enough pussyfooting around for now. Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Next episode, we're going upstairs with our best froggy friend. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. I'm so excited to be with a frog. Sorry. I love you, Kiwi. I'll see you in the next one. Sleep well.